Seagull Joe versus JLim. This is also losers, right? Yeah, losers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, because Seagull Joe lost to ZD earlier, and JLim, I believe, lost to Parappa.
Yeah. This is another question I had earlier with my other co-caster. Has JLim dropped Snake at this point?
No,
or
no. He's sorry for that kind of answer, because the Snake is so good. His Snake is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And like, this is one of those times where, like I was saying before, it's post-Summer Smash. Everyone's just kind of hitting the grind again, getting back that grind mentality. And JLim has been playing Joker pretty much since day one. His Joker isn't up to snuff with his Snake, but it's solid. It's solid. He's just trying to get more EXP to get that grind.
No, yeah, his Joker is absolutely fantastic. I didn't necessarily think that he dropped Snake because he didn't trust the character anymore, but I haven't seen him playing Snake in so long. I just thought maybe he decided. I wonder why he decided to play Joker, man. It's not like the character's that good or anything.
The character's very strong. Don't get me wrong. But one, there's only one Joker really doing it right now.
Fair enough.
When everyone else is doing it, I'm like, all right, he's busted. But I play Joker as well. I'm like, sometimes when he has Arsene, that's indefensible. Like, some Arsene stuff is absolutely bonkers.
Yes.
But like we were saying before, everyone has some BS in this game.
Everyone has bonkers stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, if he had connected with that second hitting forward, I think that might have actually taken it with the platform all the way to the side. However, not quite going to connect. Maybe trying to survive long enough to get Arsene back out here.
Oh, he'll play him. Oh, great air dodge back.
Very well done.
Yeah, and Arsene, or excuse me, JLim's doing a really good job of just not dying on the stock. He's willing to take these small hits like that because they give him free meter. And now you have Rage Arsene in the building and Seagull Joe off stage.
Yeah, great stuff. Just surviving long enough to get Arsene again. However, not going to be able to do much with him. Going to be losing that stock and most of his meter. Just getting that F smash read on that warp.
Okay, there's going to be some good damage in there, but that time uses the Rebel's Guard, gets the counter, gets the gauge up.
And gets Arsene.
Yep, Big Brother is here. But for what it's worth, since the first stock, and very early on in the first stock, we haven't seen JLim do that much with Arsene. Mostly because Seagull Joe's doing a good job waiting it out, just biding time, burning that meter down. But also, whenever Joe does get a hit, he's tossing him off stage, which burns more time. And then he's just kind of ledge trapping him, which burns even more time. And look at that. Now Arsene's gone.
Yeah. Seagull definitely no slouch. Definitely having a good idea of how this matchup works. But JLim also just very good at using the Rebel's Guard in a good moment where he won't be able to get punished for it. Oh, that Nair, not quite going to take it yet, but he does have Arsene again. Up smash? No. Okay.
He's going to be looking for a Brian back or something safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, trapping out the ledge. Oh, but you go out there. You actually didn't need to do that.
No, I probably could have just stayed there for some ledge trapping. He gave up a little bit of stage control, but right now he has Seagull off stage again.
Great grab.
Forward air, going to be taking that.
Yeah, it looks like he got caught slipping a little bit there, but yeah, Seagull Joe's doing a lot of things right whenever Arsene's out because people always forget that time is a resource. Like, there's a lot of resources in fighting games. There's your health, there's like your meter, and then there's time. And then with Arsene, in most matches in Smash, you don't really have to worry about time that much as a resource, but with Arsene, with a meter that literally ticks down, you can kind of see how you have to change your game plan around. And burning out time means that you're burning out that resource for Joker.
Right, and like, it's always a bit of a... Ooh, nice F smash. It's always a bit of like a... Okay.
Oops. Yep, that just happens sometimes. You know, it's one of the SCs that looks really bad, but everyone's kind of been there before, where they fast fall, do their move, and then buffer fast fall after that, because if you have that little stutter, because whenever you do the move, it stops your fast fall input. But if you have like that little stutter where you aren't fast falling, most of the time, you'll be fine. That time, if you do them both at the same time, you look dumb. But it happens.
It does.
It happens.
I mean, it's the name of the game. You can't always play at 100% potential. Sometimes you're just going to make those mistakes.
Yep. It'd be like that sometimes. Really do.
People don't think it'd be.
Yep. Oscar Gamble.
What?
That's the guy who did the quote.
Oh, I didn't.
They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
I didn't realize that that was like an actual person. I thought it was just some random dude.
Oh yeah. Fun fact about him. He like had a huge afro, like a massive afro, but back then wearing the baseball caps is like regulation for part of the uniforms. So like if you ever see a picture of him, he always has a baseball cap just kind of smashed over his afro with like everything sticking up the side.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that was a very flattering look.
Yeah, man. But hey, when you have brilliant words like that, you're immortalized for a lot more than just how you look.
Fair enough. Ooh, catching the 2-frame with that down tilt into the forward air.
Again, burning off all this time, forcing a low recovery. And by the time he lands, Arsene will probably be off the table.
Yeah, he
there we
won't
go.
be able to use it anymore.
Yep. Big
Great
brother got
stuff
called
from
for dinner.
Come clean the dishes. Fine.
Yep. And little brother's left all alone.
To fight the backyard bully that is Palutena.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not going to get a hard punish because he was just out of position for it. That forward air looking a little weird. Probably a little bit of bad DI, but going to be taking that first stock.
Yeah, I don't think that should have killed, but hey. But now Seagull, it's looking like he's at a point where he's not respecting JLim anymore. And JLim hasn't really given him too many reasons to do so just yet. Like that grab, JLim went for one of his own, but he was just too slow on the trigger. They're going to drop deep for an edge guard, but not able to find anything off that one.
Yeah, JLim looking like... I don't know if it's JLim maybe not being on point right now, or if it's Seagull Joe being on point, but one of those two things maybe right now.
Bit of column A, bit of column B, I think.
Yeah, probably. JLim not playing at his fullest potential. But right now, Seagull just keeps racking on this damage and keeps making sure that this comeback is just more and more difficult as time goes on.
Yeah, and now Arsene's gone too. So JLim has to go for a counter. And when you go for a counter, you leave yourself so open if it happens to whiff. Right. It's a huge gambit. One that I don't even know if JLim, it'd be worth it for him to take during the stock. It might be worth it just to get this stock off and then maybe go for a next stock. So you have more meter and then you can make more off of Arsene.
Solo Joker doesn't have quite as many kill options as when he has Arsene, but he can still do a good amount. Ooh, just feeling each other out, trying to go for that F smash, not quite going to get it, however.
Oh, but Seagull Joe gifts him a counter. So now Arsene's going to be online yet again.
Again with the SD, JLim. Something maybe, something going on at home, man. Like, you need to talk about it.
Well, I mean, that one, like, he air dodged, fast fell in. Yeah. Like, that one was just... Okay, but that one was pretty sick.
That was a nice little drag down there. Keeps going for that the back air, and sadly, no success with it. If he can't seal this out before Arsene runs out, I'm going to call this as a done deal.
Yeah. If not done deal, then it's like, it's still rough. Just based off of how everything else has been going.
Yeah.
And there goes Arsene. And it's going to be rough. He goes for a left trump, bit too fast on it, gets trumped himself.
Ooh, not quite going to take it, however.
And Joe trying to get up a little bit too early, but it's bleak. It's bleak.
Ooh, not quite going to connect with that up air either, and that back air will take it. Seagull Joe will be taking the set 2-0 over JLim.